Hello guys, Vengeance are here. I'm doing another BDO video. Today is Thursday, so normally I do something to do with trading, but we are still waiting on the trade crates to get themselves crafted. We're only at 880, and then I crafted some of the Galphion timber crates. Really don't think you want to sit here and just watch me grind up crystals. I got quite a few of them. I showed them in the last video. So today we're going to do some bartering. And I previously did some of these. This stuff here, I ended up buying those. I don't have any acacia sap, I don't think. So what we need to do is do a barter refresh. So we can do ship upgrade materials, or we can do trade item refresh. I think we need to do... I can't remember which one I need to do. The ship materials are what I need for the upgrading to the carrack, but I think I need to do... We're gonna do this. We're gonna refresh. So over here, the way this works, you got 100 points. In 4 hours, you can use it again. It takes a while to do it. You have a million parlay. So I go through and I just do these. So the reason I'm checking them here in Heidel instead of Velia is because I'm looking for a bag of muddy water. See, we can do that. I'm looking for anything for... I got a ton of... I don't need aloe, so that one's out. What you want to look for is the crow coins if you're just trying to make coins, or you want to try and get to the level 5, because the level 5s are worth 5 million a piece. That's how you make a ton of money on bartering. You just go ahead and keep trading back and forth until you get to level 5 goods, stockpile the level 5 goods, and you can sell them to NPC for 5 mil. So I don't need any of this stuff. A lot of my trades are in Elia already, like my goods that I have that I've built up. So bags of muddy water we need. I don't have one of those. We could do star anise. We need a lot of that. I don't have any rough red crystals. Bloody tree nuts I have. Monk's branch, so I could do 1,200 of those and 600 of those. This is why I'm in Heidel. So all I gotta do is this. 1,200, and then bloody tree nut. I've only got 500 of those. I'm pretty sure I needed those for something else, so I'm not going to do that trade. You can do the amount of exchanges on the left hand side, and the amount it requires for each exchange is here, and this is what you end up getting. So I could do 6 times. I need 600 of those, but I'm pretty sure that I can just buy a bunch of these, I think. Let me see if I can get 100 of them. 2 million for the barter XP. Not that big a deal. And whatever I needed them for, I will just...
If you buy a house to use for storage, I'll give you some more.
I'll just buy them again later. Okay, so we got the Monk's Branch and Bloody Tree Nut. Got both of those. Rough Red Crystals. I would need 600 of those. I guess we could do that. Then star anise, I would need 3,600 of those. So let's do this.
If you have this, you can use the storage in our house.
See if there are actually quite a few of those. It's gonna cost me $1 million, sure. And then out of this is gonna be star anise. I'm gonna need 3,600 of those. That's gonna weigh a lot. Let's see if I can get all of this out of here.
If you're going to purchase a house, put a lot
Oh, not too bad.
into what
What was the other thing? I am blind. These. Okay, so my character can hold that stuff, and while I'm at it,
be friends with
let me get this out of my inventory.
nice gifts in return.
Alright, so those are 4 different ones. Those are just level 1 trades, so you start out with that stuff, get the level 1s, and then go around and get the other ones afterwards. So you'll trade the star anise for the level 1 Roa. Then you look over here and find what requires Roa, which there may not be any. Oh, it is. So you can do 2 of those and get the level 2s. Then you look for the filtered drinking water. You can do those and switch it to the level 3s. So it just keeps going and going. That's what I'm going to do today. May not be too exciting, but we gonna do it. I also need, actually, let's do this before I get too far away. Cool. So we will zoom over to Velia, and I'll get out the ship, which I don't have a terribly fast ship, but I do have a Caraval, so it's kind of, it's not beginner, but it's also not, you know, it's not a Carrack by any means. And the whole idea that for me is I'm not trying to make silver bartering right now. I'm just trying to build up bartering goods. So level 2s, level 3s, level 4s. I have a bunch of them over here in Elia Island. A bunch of these row of flowers already. A bunch of the level 2s. And I've got a few of the level 5s. They don't stack. All the other ones do, but the level 5s do not stack. And the whole idea behind this is because, and I'll show you when we get over there. Port of Feria is part of it. I pulled my points out of here, but you have to craft these, and you're going to need some of this stuff to do it. So I don't need the Galleus. I don't have that one. I don't have the frigate or the sailboat. I have the Caraval, so I'm going to need all of this junk. Tie-dyed, standard-sized timber square, cockspire, artifact combats, moonscale plywoods, bright reef pieces. Looks like a lot of it's the same stuff. But the only way to get a lot of this stuff is through bartering, and that's why I have like these artifacts in here, and then some of the other things are just kind of hanging out in here, seaweeds and glue and that kind of this kind of junk. And these fire black stones and stuff, that's what you use to upgrade the ship parts or the ship armor or whatever you want to call it. But here is why you need it, because you need those. If you go to upgrade, you need plus 10 of each one of these. So you got to build them all in Port of Feria, get all 4 of those, and then you have to upgrade them with the stones. And the way to get stones are through various quests or through the tokens, the trading tokens. I forget what they're called. But then on top of that, you get these 4 things to plus 10, 100% durability. Turn those in, but then you're also going to need this stuff, which is why I need to amass a lot of tier. I think it's 2 and 3, maybe even 4 and 5. And let's repair, and take out, and load cargo from my inventory. It's an absolute mess. We're gonna load this in there. This, and this. I might have to stop and take some of this out. I cannot remember. Okay, so now how I get on the warp, I hit left and then left, and it'll make me go on there. Now for bartering, I'm doing this one. How far is this? That one's close. We'll go do that one. I'm gonna let the ship autopilot to get out of here, just to get past these other ships. It's kind of a mess, but this is how I do my bartering. I stockpile this stuff, and eventually, when you get enough of these trade goods built up, and I think I've pushed most of my trade goods aside from the blackstones and these few things that I'm going to need for the actual ship parts and ship upgrade. I need to expand this storage. Most of these are, see, you can do these quests to get more blackstones. These are the barter vouchers, which is what you trade for the blackstones. Or you can trade them for level 1 trade goods. Now you'll have to get crow coins for these actually. So you want crow coins, you want to amass a lot of crow coins, and I don't even know how many of those I have. I don't see any there. I may have them all stashed up here. No. I may have actually spent them all. I don't know where the hell they're at. $685, that's where they are. It's been a long fucking time since I've done any bartering. I forget everything. So, you want to amass a bunch of crow coins, and then you can get... Let's let this thing use breezy sails. It's a pretty straight path. It shouldn't stray too far from the actual course. The only problem with using breezy sails all the time is if you look in the mini map there, the auto path gets a little screwed up. But yes, I am trying to amass a ton of crow coins and a bunch of the actual level 2 and 3 trade goods, because I want to be able to take all of these, and I still got a lot of level 1s in here. Most of the time you're going to get a ton of level 1s because you'll get a bunch of exchanges for the level 1s, and then try to take them to do level 2s, and it'll only let you do like a couple of exchanges, so you'll end up with like 4 or 5 left over. But that's okay, because I need to amass a bunch of them just to be able to get those ship parts, because like the tie-dye standard timber squares that I have sitting in Velia that I need for the ship upgrades, you can only get those through bartering like these, or doing the crow coins, or I think there's a quest that gives you a few of them here and there. Yep. So you can get them on usable pirate ships remains, which there's phantom ship remains, but yeah, you can get them a couple different ways. Okay, so once you have your stuff in your ship, You come up here until you see this near the thing, near where you need to. You do anchor, you do barter, and it's going to let you do it. You can do continuous exchange. Now it depends on your weight. I'm only at 6,000 weight, but I'm out of tree knots, and the attempts available up at the top is at 0, so there's no point in doing anything else here. So we move on to the next barter trade, which is going to be probably this monk's branch. I think it's fairly close. Yeah, it's right there. So we move over to the next island and do the same thing. And hopefully it doesn't overload me before I move on to the next one. Now, if you're trying to do level 0 to level 5, I'd probably only pick one branch and go down, but I'm just trying to get all of the level 1 trades out of the way and move forward from there. It's hard to fit a bunch of bartering stuff into a 25-30 minute video, so what I'm going to end up doing is just doing a few of these level 1 trades and dropping them off at the Ilya Island. And there's another reason why I brought my ship along and wanted to do bartering today. I've had a long freaking day. I've already put in like 7-8 hours of work and outside in the 95-degree weather, and so I just want to chill and kind of let my ship do the work here. And then I also have to record tomorrow's video, which will be Friday. I have to do that all tonight and get it uploaded, so we're going to do some fishing for tomorrow's video. So we anchor and hit barter. We have 6 attempts. It's going to make us go overweight, I guarantee it. Ooh, we are just under the weight limit. Okay, so we got to go drop this stuff. You get to a weight limit, it's just like being overweight on your horse or on your character. So we'll go drop this stuff at Ilya and then head back out to do the other level 1 trades, and I will check out the other barters later on. The breezy sail makes well, let's see. There we go. The breezy sail makes a difference on how fast the ship goes. I had the Bartali Sailboat for a long time, and my sailing wasn't super high. And then I went ahead and upgraded it to the Bartali Sailboat, and then I went ahead and, just to get some things going, I went ahead and upgraded the Bartali Sailboat into the upgraded one. And it helped, but then I was able to go ahead and do enough bartering and just buying stuff and getting enough materials together to make the Caraval. And I got the plus 10 armor on all of it, so that helped out a lot too. But you can see the skills there. You can use ram, which is F, Q or E when you're a beginner, volley when you're a beginner, power excel when you're apprentice, and then breezy sail when you are skilled. And then after that you got to be professional sailing. I am skilled 5. Sailing is hard to level up. You got to do different quests and stuff. It's sailies, as they call them. Better stay away from these islands. I don't have my gear on. End up getting myself killed. Which I've done before. Got myself killed sailing around. I had my life skill gear on. Didn't have my armor, my combat armor on, so my DP was not very high. And the pirates, I sailed by a ship and got stuck, and the pirates just killed me. These little guys here that I just sailed through, those little sea monsters, those are you can kill those and complete a quest to get the fiery black stones, so that helps. You don't need as many crow coins. See, there's the quest popping up right there, so it gives you 10 of them if you kill 30. which helps. Those fiery black stones, you need quite a few of them to upgrade. I have not really taken an interest in upgrading from Caraval to Carrick. I kind of got involved with the pen accessory quest and doing those dailies here and there. The problem with Black Desert is there's so many long-term big dailies to do. Yeah, you got the daily quest for the pen accessory, and then you got all the farming for the pen gear. Got all the silver farming that you need normally, and then you also have, you know, all of the Sailboat quest, the quest to get the Carrick. I mean, it's good money. Bartering really is, but it takes a lot of time sink to get to where it is good money because you have to have a fast ship, otherwise it just takes you absolutely a long time. What happens if I anchor here? Nothing. Alright, so I jump off here. Being a wizard. Oh man, I fell. He did his little animation, it knocked me off the edge. I like to teleport off the thing so that I can get to where I need to go. Okay, so we are going to load cargo, offload you. See, I've already got stacks of this stuff, so it doesn't matter. So now I got 10 of these. Okay, this, and we're gonna buy supplies because we are low. Inventory, always carry 100 million silver around. And then we click this. This is how I get in my ship. I don't climb up the side. I just click the little thing in. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta go to the next. Take off here and click the bartering window. If you don't have that on the quick thing, I think it's under life. Barter. Alright, so next one we are going to do is this. How far away is that? It's not too bad. And then the star anise is right there. So we'll go hit this one, and then go back to Ilya. And the video will probably be about done. It's very close to being done anyways, 22 minutes. So we'll go over here and do these. But this is all there is to bartering. Bartering is, it's not hard by any means. You just need a fast ship. The faster your ship, the more silver you're going to make per hour doing it, if you care about per hour. Overall, you're still going to make the same silver, it's just going to take forever. You just got to sail around. And I sailed around to all these islands out here and spoke to the wharf managers and the bartering agents to unlock most of this stuff, just so I had the map unlocked. And if you don't have it unlocked, all you gotta do is just sail around and do it, or you can go look up a map. I think somethinglovely.net has the map. I could be wrong about that. I use quite a few tools, so I forget the names of them. I got interested in bartering and upgrading my ship. Really, the bartering is just a means to an end. I just want the faster ship. And I opted for the Afuria line instead of the Caraval line down the Afuria Sailboat, instead of going down the frigate line. There's two different lines. The frigate's more combat based. I wanted something that was going to have extra weight. The other ones are going to be faster because they are combat oriented. But the Afuria Caraval that goes into the, I forget, it's either, I think it's either balance or volant. You'd have to, don't quote me on that because I can't remember. Anyway, there's 4 different Carracks that you can get. 2 of them are for the combat side, 2 of them are for the more trade heavy side. One of them on the trade side is pretty useless, and that's the balance. It's pretty dumb. I'm going for the other one, bartering, I got into it just because I like sailing, and I wanted a faster ship. When I first started playing, these ships weren't really a thing. Yeah, you could get a Furious Sailboat and everything like that, but now they've got the Caravals, the Carracks, and you can upgrade them. And here we go. Let's barter. Do continuous. So we're at 6. We're probably going to end up overweight. So we got to go to this next island over here. But there was an event. It was the hotspot fishing event where you could catch. If you found the hotspots, you could catch 500,000 silver fish. They were fish that were worth that, and if you found the hotspot, then you'd catch nothing but that fish until the hotspot went away. So I ended up running into somebody on here that was doing the same thing, and I just ended up jumping on their ship, and they had one of the very, very fast Carracks, and I'm like, I got to get myself one of these. And so I decided that I was going to go down the path of doing that, but to do that you have to barter. So I kind of figured everything out for bartering. I looked up guides, tons of stuff, and I have it bookmarked for all of the ship materials, but I just know for now I need to amass as many of these trade goods as I possibly can, these barter goods. So anytime I get a chance to sail around and do it, that's what I do. Before I cut this video off here, I will look up I think it's on the Grumpy Green site. I don't remember what. Okay, so we'll do all of these, and this is going to put me over. Oh, it didn't put me overweight. Perfect. So I'm going to dump all of these back up here in Ilya. I'll let that thing auto for a minute, and I'm going to open up my other. It may lag for a second. I'm going to open this up so I can do Black Star. Nope. Okay, this bookmark. Yeah, it's on grumpygreen.cricket. And of course my ship is being slow AF. Are you just gonna sit here, or are you gonna actually go? See, this is another problem that I have, like, go straight, man. Okay, so yeah, it's on the grumpygreen.cricket site. If you go there, you can find it. The one that I use, I started with the Bartali. It was a sailboat that I got through a quest. So I ended up, and that guy's fast. See, he's got one of the, probably the frigate line, which would be the Galleass, I think, and then he would do the Carrack from there. So I start out with the Bartali Sailboat, and you get that from doing a quest. I can't go through that because I've already done it. But what I ended up doing was I upgraded the Bartali Sailboat into the Furious Sailboat because you can do that. Then I upgraded mine into the approved Furious Sailboat, which doesn't give you any stats. It just gives you more cannons. But I wanted to do that just because. And then you gotta go from the sailboat to the Caraval, which is what I have done. I have the Furia Caraval. Let's see if I can find the other one. I know I got another one in here. There we go. The Fury Caraval upgrade. So, if you go down the Fury Caraval line, what in the world is my ship doing? If you go down the Fury Caraval line instead of the frigate or galleass line, you'll have eventually the next step from where I'm at, where the Caraval is. You'll have the Carrack Advance or the Carrack Balance. I'm gonna actually do. Man, my ship does not know what it's doing. That's funny. You're just sailing around in circles. I'm going for the Carrack Advance because it has the best inventory space and it has the biggest base LT of all the Carracks, even the combat ones. The only downfall for the going down the Aferia Carrack line instead of the Carrack, upgrading from the Caraval to the Carrack line, the downfall versus the going through the frigate galleass line is gonna be the cannon speed is slower, and you're gonna probably have slower movement speed overall. So there's a couple of them. You'll have to look those up. I don't know them off the top of my head. But do not go for the Carrack Balance. You'll get a little bit faster cannons or more movement speed, but you're going to not have as many inventory slots or oh, and we disconnected. Give it a second, it'll reconnect here. It's probably because I opened this site. Yep. So my advice, if you're going heavy into bartering for making money, go with the go down the Aferia Sailboat line and go for the Carrack Advance. Distance is too great. Why did it put me all the way out here? But that is all I got for bartering, and that is why I got into bartering, so that I can eventually just have a faster ship, and I wanted to double up and be able to still barter and make silver out of it. Now, you can have both, you just have to have a second ship, and if you're going to do things like go and, you know, fight the whales and the world bosses and stuff, you might want to go into the frigate line instead. That would probably be a better choice than the advance. Now, that being said, they can still do that. I've got a couple of cannons on either side of my ship. It's not, they've only got 2 instead of 4 or 8 or whatever the other ones have. But, you know, it gets the job done. Come on. I hate the sea, like the water mechanics. You can't, like, why? Why am I stuck? I can't move. Like, what's the point? And now I'm 100% stuck under there for no reason. It's just terrible. But I'm gonna drop this stuff off on storage and then probably move on to do some hotspot fishing or something. And that'll probably be it for next video as well. But this one, I'm gonna call it here. And we're gonna load cargo and dump this stuff off because I've already got some of this stuff stacked in. And that doesn't matter because I'm not having workers do anything there. So I will just do it like that. So thanks for watching. I've been kind of rambly and all over the place, but I was trying to look up stuff and remember bartering things that I have not done in quite a while. What is the distance too far? That's very strange. And, you know, it's just one of those things where you forget and then you remember and you kind of ramble. But if you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I can't answer them, then we will look them up and learn together. But hit like, leave me a comment. You know, if you're not subbed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm always trying to make new videos and I appreciate it. We're up to 27 and that means a lot to me. So hope you guys enjoy. And as I always say, until next time.